friends, it is fruit fly season. And if you've ever dealt with produce long enough, you'll have come across a fruit fly infestation. Now rotting or overripe produce is the perfect breeding ground for a fruit fly situation. And it can become really problematic when it is indoors. Now, there's a lot of chemical-based products that you can get in the pest control section of a hardware store, and they promise you the world and get rid of all your pest control problems. But if you read the fine print, especially on these fruit fly products, they'll tell you that it contains cancer-causing chemicals, illegal in the state of California, it's going to turn your hair blue, make you write bad checks, all sorts of things. The reality is, what the fine print is telling you is that it's not really meant for poorly ventilated areas, i.e. your kitchen or a room in a building that you're in. So what can we do knowing that we may not want to use this product? Well, I have a method that I've been using. It was taught to me by an old bar owner. It's a trick using apple cider vinegar and a couple other ingredients. You put this liquid solution together, set out the trap, and essentially you're going to kill the fruit flies by attracting them into the solution, and they're essentially going to drown. So I've had a lot of success with it. If you're having a fruit fly situation, I recommend that you give it a try. Alright, so what we got here is a dredge cup. It's called a dredge cup, also called a shaker cup. You're going to see that it's got a lid with these large holes. Now, there's a workaround to this, which I'll describe later if you don't have one of these. Main ingredient here is apple cider vinegar. Then we have some dish soap. And then finally, a sweet substance, a sweet liqueur or a schnapps that you have. If you don't have this, I also have a workaround for you. All right, so we have our shaker dredge cup with the holes in the top. Now, if you don't have this, what you can do is take some plastic wrap and puncture some holes big enough for the fruit flies to easily get through. So let's make this concoction, shall we? What I have here is a fruit liqueur. This is triple sec, a citrus-based liqueur. If you have peach schnapps, that'll work too. If you don't have it, you can use some fruit juice like orange juice, like a teaspoon of orange juice mixed in with some dissolved half teaspoon of sugar. So I am just a little over a teaspoon there. Now, what I don't want you to do is mix the ingredients. You're just basically pouring it in this order, and then you're gonna let it be. We're gonna take our main ingredient, that's the apple cider vinegar, and pour in about a cup. And then we have our household dish soap. And what we're gonna do is pour in about 2 drops. Now, don't ask me the science of it. I think what it does, it changes the viscosity of the liquid and makes it harder for the fruit flies to escape. So we put the top on like that, and the idea being this is going to replicate the attraction of rotting fruit. They're going to be like pigs in mud, and they're going to go through the holes and ultimately eventually drown. Alright, so what you want to do is take this trap and set it in the affected area where you're having your fruit fly infestation, and you're basically going to leave it out for a couple of days.
Several bad puns later.
Alright, looks like we got some dead soldiers here. Let's take a look. You can see here that the fruit flies were no match for the ingredients that we put together. This solution creates the impression of rotting fruit, and they just can't stay away from it. The trap keeps them from escaping once they reach the liquid, and ultimately they drown. What's amazing are these commonly available household ingredients are able to create such an effective trap. Now, if your infestation situation is so serious that after 2 days they're not gone,
you will have to create a new one using these ingredients again, as the freshness wears off.